Okay, question number 3. The function is defined for a exponential function. You can see exponential function. Find the inverse function. So inverse function procedure. Let the inverse function equals to y. Then we inverse back. So f inverse become f. Domain and range exchange. So y come in, x go there. So this is how we perform our inverse function. So the next step is fy, means substitute the y inside the function. So inside the function that replace the place of x. So the place of y here going to replace here. Therefore, our function will be 4 minus e power of 3 minus 5y. So tempat y, tempat x diganti dengan tempat y. So what do we need to do is we have to simplify. Simplify until you get y. Because when you get y, that is your result of your f inverse. Okay, so how to simplify this? We move the 4 to the right hand side. Then we move the negative, multiply with negative. When you move to the right hand side, divide by negative. Then we move your e. When you move your e to the right hand side means we're going to log it. Because this is an indices, so you want to remove, so you have to log it. So log e become a ln. So I rearrange 4, I write in the front 4 minus x. Then simplify until you get y. So again divide by negative 5. So after this, you state back f inverse. So that will be our first part, finding f inverse. Hence state the domain and range. So domain of f inverse, we have to referring to the range of the function. Then range of the f inverse, we have to referring to the domain of the function. So look at the function of exponential function. So exponential function for domain, we will remember for surd, log, and rational because sum of the x in this function will be make the function undefined. So for exponential, for the domain, it can be accept anything. Any x also can be make this function to be work. So no problem. So domain of the function, negative infinity to infinity. Meanwhile, for the range, so if you look at your range exponential, if you look at your graph exponential, your exponential sometimes is at up, di atas, sometimes di bawah. So it will be some part of the answer, some part of the graph only. So for range, kita boleh tutup. Kita boleh tengok, kita boleh tutup bahagian exponential tersebut. And then you can notice that this exponential is a negative, means that it starts from negative infinity. Maximum value 4. So not include because that 4 is your horizontal asymptote for your exponential. So your range will be negative infinity until 4.